Welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online. In this episode, I'm going to continue doing some of the quests here in Tar Morvith, and then we'll also continue doing some of the epilogue quests.
Mind my words, traveler.
When I was spying on those ruins to the southeast, I saw a number of sorcerers wielding accursed relics and rituals meant to draw these fell spirits to Tar Morvith. I have seen 3 such accursed relics: a dagger, a cup, and a staff. The dagger and cup are held in the ruins themselves, but I was unable to find where the staff is kept. I believe that one of the sorcerers must be carrying it upon his person. If you could sneak in and lay your hands upon these accursed items, it might prevent them from summoning more fell spirits, which would be a great relief to us. Alright, so let's go back to these ruins. I forgot that it was so far away. Actually, let me see. Let me go down here. Let me actually go to the ruins itself. I know there are sorcerers there, and I guess that's where the cup and the dagger are going to be as well. Might have to kill a few of these before they drop the staff. There we go. Easy enough. Golly, it's so dark, I can't see anything. I know I keep saying this every episode, but it really frustrates me that it just so happens to be night every time I try to record here in Mirkwood. But it looks like it is 4 dawn, so should be almost daylight. But I can only record 1 or 2 episodes during this session, so you know what that means. That means next time I'm recording, it's gonna be night again. Alright, there's the cup. And the dagger looks like it's gonna be somewhere over there. Alright, done with that. Let me go turn it in. There's gonna be one final part to this quest, which should open up right after I turn these in. And then we'll be free to move on with the epilogue quests and go from there.
Negavanen.
Found all the relics? Well done. I will return to Osgiliath as soon as I am able. Agarin will properly dispose of them.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
I have found where the enemy conducts the rituals to summon the fell spirits to Tar Morvith. There's an altar in the crumbling cellar of one of those ruins to the southeast, but I also found out what kind of power is behind it. There's a Kargul, one of the cursed knights of Erdnor, hiding somewhere in those ruins. I have heard his name whispered by his servants. He is known as Ma Brundan. I consulted Egorin on this matter. It seems that this creature is a favorite apprentice to one of the 9, and a powerful sorcerer in his own right. Be very careful should you encounter him. If you can make your way to the altar and destroy it, that should put an end to their power here for the time being. Barring that, you may have to destroy the Kargul himself. I also doubt he will allow you to interfere with his place of power unmolested. Very interesting, one of the apprentices to the Nazgûl. So, time to put an end to all that funny business. I'll kill a Kargul if I have to, no worries. Destroy an altar. All sounds like fun times to me. Be here somewhere. Said it's in a cellar. Well, there's the altar. Wait a minute, wait. It says defeat Mob Rundan or destroy the altar. I kind of want to fight the big guy, right? That sounds like a lot more fun, honestly. Should be a little bit that way. Let me come out here. Maybe he's supposed to be by the altar because the ring is like right here somewhere. I just don't see him. I don't know. Maybe I just have to destroy the altar and maybe he'll come out. I don't know. Yeah, let me just do it. The altar remains undamaged as a cold air sweeps through the ruins. There he is. Sweet. Doesn't seem too bad. There we go. Done with that one. Little lag there.
Megavonen.
Very good, Kippen. The Nine will surely be angered that one of their favorite slaves has been destroyed. But this should break the spell's gathering power against us here. Now Fuigrim should be able to focus his attention towards Gothburs and Dol Guldur and not have to worry about a strike at his flank from Tar Morvith. Alright, done with that quest chain. Now I need to move on to... Let's see where I want to go. Let me go this way. Towards the stable, and I think I want to go to Thanglehad. There's going to be a couple of epilogue quests there. Speaking of which, let me... Well, I guess there's really not much point to adding a few of these on there. Think these were repeatable. Let me just make sure.
Might you spare a moment of your
Yeah,
time?
these were all the repeatable quests I've done. Okay. Let me move off.
What do you need?
There should be a couple quests here for me. Let me see if I can find the quest rings. There's also a lot of repeatable quests here. So there's gonna be quest rings everywhere, honestly.
The orcs have established a worm hatchery in Gothbors.
The Golden Host has assaulted the fortress of Dol Guldur, but now we wait for the hammer blow to fall. We do not have the numbers to stand long against the armies that approach from the east, so we must do what we can before the enemy's counterattack. Scouts report that the orc camps in Gothburs, numerous enemy forces have been seen entering a cavern in the hills. Many of the orcs carry barrels of some of some odorous substance with them into this cave. They call this place Gath Ulun, and our scouts fear that the orcs are using this cavern as a hatchery for breeding worms. Find Gath Ulun and defeat orcs and worms alike within its passage. Tip over any of the barrels that you see in the cave, Kippen. We must hinder these breeding efforts soon, lest we face an army of worms as well as an army of orcs. You may wish to have a few allies with you, for Gath Ulun is sure to be crawling with both orcs and worms. Let's see what else we have here. These are all repeatables that I've already done. More repeatables that I've done.
Will you stay and speak with me?
Already done that repeatable one as well, so this must be the final epilogue quest.
It grieves me to tell you this, but Sigilith of the Hidden Guard fell during the assault.
It grieves me to tell you this, Kippen, but Sigilith of the Hidden Guard fell during the assault on Dol Guldur. She fought bravely and slew countless orcs, but in the end, Lacagnil and Agnasagil availed her not. I retrieved them from her body of the slain Olog High at her feet. Sigilith has given to a carving a notch in the hilts of her knives when one of them delivered a killing stroke. There will be no sufficient space on the hilts left following her final stand in the fortress of Dol Guldur. She desired to make a gift of the knives to Lord Celeborn when the hilts were full of such marks. Will you deliver Lacagnil and Agnasagil to him? It is what Sigilith would want. What an honorable quest there, I suppose. Lost lots of good elves and dwarves in the assaults here at Dol Guldur, but thankfully we were at the very least able to accomplish some of our goals. It's a big ass orc. Or Uruk-hai. I am going to go defeat worms and Gath Ulun. Some orcs as well. Tip over some barrels. All the good stuff. Let me see what this quest ring is though. It's another repeatable quest that I've already done. Now I've done that one multiple times already, I think. At least twice. Looks like here is the cave. Alright. Pretty dark. There are 3 ways to choose from. I guess I'll go this way. Go ahead and blast all of these. Man, that is a scary sounding worm. Go ahead and tip that over. Nice. Let me try to go this way. See what kind of junk we have here. Another nest of worms. There is the second barrel. Perfect. Need one more barrel. And I do need to stop and kill some of these orcs because I need to kill at least 2 more. Let me see if I can grab that one. There we go. And then I'll come over here and blast some of these. Let me wait for the last orc to come in. That way I can AoE everybody. I think that missed him. That's alright. I got a legendary weapon that has leveled up completely. Alright, I need to kill 2 more orcs. That should not be a problem. I'll just start trying to make my way out of here. I'll kill more orcs on the way if I have to. Well, I'm already at the entrance, so... guess let me go this way. Grab that Taskmaster. Go. All done. Oh, immediate aggro. Gotta love that. I think... well, yeah, let me stop by and turn in this quest. That'll be fine. Climb up through here. It's just a matter of finding a way in. I hate this. It's so frustrating. It's like one way in the town here. Gotta ride all the way around.
It pleases me to know that you have dealt with the threat of Goth Ulun.
It pleases me to know that you have dealt with the threat of Goth Ulun. The orcs will be unable to raise enough worms now to threaten the Golden Host while we still remain within the sight of Dol Guldur. You have given us a great gift with this deed, Kippen. The gift of time. I thank you for it. Alright, so done with that part. Now, I think what I'll do... what's this camp called? Helithir. Let me travel down to Helithir.
What do you need?
I just not seeing it. There it is. Took me a while to spot it. Okay, and then from here, I think I need to go up a little bit. I'm gonna try to avoid some enemies if I can. A little lost. I need to go a little bit higher. Go around this camp, I suppose. Alright, I think this guy gives me the final epilogue quest.
An army marches from the east to reinforce Dol Guldur.
Despite the losses, our assault upon Dol Guldur must be judged as a success, Kippen, if not a lasting one. An army marches from the east to reinforce the fortress, and the Golden Host cannot hope to stand against the combined might of this new army and the orcs already within Mirkwood. But we can sting this latter force, sting them with our arrows and bite of our blades, and make them count the days until the reinforcements arrive. This we must do, Warden. Make the climb once again to Dol Guldur and slay orcs within its bounds. Find too the locations where great concentrations of the enemy reside, the entrances to the warp pins, the sword hall, and the dungeons of Dol Guldur. Alright. So I've now picked up all of the epilogue quests, it's just a matter of actually doing them. But there's actually a few more quests that I missed here in Mirkwood, and I think one of them is actually pretty close by. So let me go try to work on those. And you already know what type of quest I missed. It's one of those where there's a random item laying on the floor that you have to interact with in order to start the quest. That's what I missed. I just sacrifice my pony's legs here. Might have been a little big of a jump. It works though. Might aggro that guy. That's fine. I think I'm coming up on it. Should be around here somewhere. There it is. That's what I'm looking for, that branch. Alright, let's pick up this quest. The quest is called Scratching the Surface. As you look down, you find remnant of a fallen branch. The bark appears to be ashen colored and smells of decay, though something still speaks of an ancient beauty it may once have possessed. Perhaps you should bring this to Hymenior in Barad Angol to see if he can tell you anything about the branch. Alright. Where is that? Just down there. Let me head down.
Greetings.
Thank you kindly for gathering such an exquisite specimen, Kippen. I have gathered several such branches myself, and this is the best of them so far. Sadly, it appears as this poor branch has been blighted by some form of foul sorcery. It seems as if the sorcery has consumed its life and left it naught but a husk, bereft of its former glory.
Could I speak with you a moment?
There is a strange malady affecting the trees and the ashen slades. They have become a mere shadow of what they once were due to its strange blight. While I have my suspicion of the cause of the blight, I need to be certain before moving forward. Could you travel to the ruins of Sod Doldur and the surrounding area and gather some samples of water from the Bleakmere and some pieces of fallen blighted wood from the ruins? Sod Doldur is located down the mountain. You can reach it by following the path directly to the east of us. The branches can be found near the trees. Alright, so let me head down. All down in the fortress. I don't know if I want to go around the whole way or if I should just jump. I'll go around. There's a lot of enemies to run through if I just jump. There's a lot of enemies to run through here anyways. Guess down here by some of these trees I'll find something. A lot of enemies. Some corrupted water here. Let me break line of sight with that blue one. That way he's not sniping me. Maybe I'll just follow the shoreline. There's certainly another one here. I see a couple branches up there. It's a big tree. Couple more of these and I ought to be good to go. Trying to avoid the enemies here, that's why I'm taking some big circles. Alright, let me go turn this in. Gotta climb all the way up, man. It's a long way up. And I'm reaching the end of the episode here at almost 28 minutes, but I think there's one more quest after I turn this one in to finish this quest chain, so might make this a little bit of a longer episode and just wrap up that whole quest chain. I think it makes more sense to do that. I'll probably be able to do it fairly quickly. Sad that I have to go away from the objective so that I can climb up and move towards it. Man, it looks like it's close, but you gotta go in circles for such a long time to get to it. Almost there, though. Alright, finally finished.
What can I do?
After looking at these samples, it appears that our fears are well founded. The blight is spreading westward and it may begin to creep into Tar Morvith. The cause of this blight appears to be the foul sorcery cast by Ledognir and his fellow sorcerers in the ruins of Sod Doldur.
Will you lend me your ear?
Atop the spires of Sod Doldur, one of Gorthel's most trusted apprentices, Ledognir, prepares to perform a dark sorcery to empower the blight that grips the Ashen Slades in the hopes that it will spread westwards towards Lothlorien. If he succeeds, the blight will creep among the melon and the melbithril, turning lush forests into ashen husks. Travel at once to Sod Doldur, Kippen, and disrupt Ledognir's foul sorcery before it's too late. Ledognir can be found at the pinnacle of Sod Doldur, south and down from the mountain from Barad Angol. Alright, I think I've seen this guy when I ventured into those ruins several episodes back. He was praying by an altar or something like that. In there. All the way at the top, I think. So let me see if I can get to him. Just gonna take the shortcut by going down the mountain. That was a bad idea. There's no floor here. Oh no. What have I done? I guess I can fall on this side. Okay, that works. Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Oh, I still have to kill 15 sorcerers as well for that quest. That's fine. There's a ton of them in here. Look how sprinkled the mini-map is with enemies. It's crazy. I'll kill them on my way out after I kill the big boss. Let's see, I remember getting lost here. I couldn't find the way to the top. There it is. Because they hide those stairs right there at the very little edge. So you run past it. See, there he is. The ritual is nearly complete. You will never defeat me. Just gonna keep AoEing with some Shirties of Death here. Right, I do need to kill 5 more. Shouldn't be a problem on my way out. That one's a ranged unit. Alright, since it's such a long climb up the hill and the episode's running a little long, I'll just fast forward my way over there. With the defeat of Lidognir, the Golden Host has stopped a grave threat to our home. If this sorcerer had not been stopped, the trees throughout Mirkwood and Lothlorien would have suffered as the trees do within the Ashen Slate. Your bravery brings us hope, and this is truly a victory for the Maladrim and the Free Peoples. Alright, so I'm done with all that, and I think the only thing left to do here in Mirkwood for now is going to be finishing up all the epilogue quests, and then of course all of the instances at the end. The dungeons, the work pens, the sword halls, the tower, all that kind of stuff. So, hope you're excited about that, and I'll see you on the next episode for some epilogue quests.